So, hi guys, once again. My name is Daniel. I'm from Kenya. The only kid in House who is from a different country. I'm from Masimara, famous land for wildlife and wild beast migration. Um, I'm 18 years old. Uh, Currently, I'm in 11, and I'm doing the studies based on online classes. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my background. So I think I had the was childhood before I came to the program. So I think I was not wanted by my father, but it wasn't a big deal. Okay, I faced a lot of challenges when I was really young. Um, so all my brothers and sisters were all taken to school, and I was left out. I had to take care of cows and sheep, and I had to face lion. Like it was a daily thing. But I'm on my side, so like we faced those animals, dangerous animals, and we were able to fight against them. So it was also a great experience. And my favorite thing since I came to school, since I went to school, so I went to school in 2012 and Climb for a Child came to my side, was leading by Ed, and they found me, and they decided, based on my situation, they decided to sponsor me and try to support me climb out of poverty, and they took me to different schools and brought me to Arusha, different country, different surroundings, and now here I am. I feel proud of myself. I feel proud of the journey that I have went through. It has taught me a lot. It has taught me how to become an adult. And though I'm not yet there, but I'll be there very soon. So I like reading. I like reading much. For example, last year I wasn't able to speak in English. Just like maybe these high words, like those short words. I could say those words. I was not in a position to talk to Ed because I couldn't understand what he was saying. So it was a big challenge. It was a very tough challenge for me. I wasn't able to read any English book. But then when I got engaged, communicate more with Ed, this build my skills, and I'm now able to read a book. For example, at the moment, I'm reading three different storybooks, and I'm hoping to finish them very soon. And also, of course, a reward. If you finish a storybook, you get a reward. So that one also has motivated me to finish the storybooks on time, so that I can get rewarded. And so, like, I'm not only reading to finish the books to make myself happy, but I'm also trying to finish a book to get the reward. So it is a great motivation. So I also like writing. I never knew how to write before like in my old childhood until when I was 17. So that was last year. We had this trip to Zanzibar, and we had an opportunity with the help of Miss Elizabeth. She took us to Zanzibar. We had a chance to train how to ride, and there I had a new experience. I was taught how to ride a bike, and now I'm a good rider. I do riding like mornings. I wake up in the morning. It is one of my workouts. So like maybe I say today I have to go for 7 kilometers riding, and I've found myself loving it so much. So it has been one of my favorite things. So I'm gonna talk about a bit about my experiences since I came to the group. So I'm a great athlete. Like I said, I'm a Maasai. The Maasai people are really good in running, good in doing things, field things. So I'm a great athlete. So last year, which was 2018, not last year, but 2018, there was this coming together of international schools doing athletic things, and I had a chance to participate in javelin, and the record was there. Like the record was set in 2010, if I'm not wrong, and I had a chance to participate in that javelin. So when I participated, I won the competition. But not only winning, I had to set my own record. And again, after some months, we had again the competition. We were going for the competition for the second time, and again I broke my own record. So it was really something that made me proud. I mean, I felt proud of myself because I set a record and I broke it. I broke it again. So I feel it's not gonna. People are like nobody's gonna break it very soon. I'm very confident on that. We're gonna last. I mean, it might last for a certain time before people break it. So yeah. So last year, 2019, I had this chance to be a private participant in Braeburn. Braeburn is just a neighbor school, so they are great in athletics, and they do the athletics in Nairobi. So they don't do the athletics here in Arusha, so they do their competition in Nairobi. So they decided to give me a chance to be the javelin competitor, and I had this chance. I went to Nairobi. I was really scared. So like when I went there, I went to the biggest stadium in Kenya. It was the biggest stadium, new faces, new people, giant people that you're going to compete with them. And so, okay, I went to the field, and I was really somehow conscious, very, very anxious about the thing. I was like, am I gonna win? So, okay, we went on, we had this warm up and we kick off. So when we started the first throw, it wasn't really great. I mean, I was beaten in the first throw. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna lose this thing, and I was like, no, you don't have to do that. Just come on, you gotta do this. Okay, so the second round, so the record was 46 meters. The record was set in 2009. So again, I went for the third and the final throw, and I surprised myself. I threw 55 meters, and I broke the record, and I won the thing, and I was really proud of it. Super proud, like being called to the podium, being the first, standing there, and it was something I've never imagined, and I felt really proud of it. And also, I'm gonna talk about back to my village. Whenever I go home, here in Arusha, we study, and then we have some break. We go home, stay with our families and stuff like that. So usually when I go home, I have to be part of my community, try and help the community. Okay, I can say in my community, in my village, I'm among the people who are having the best education. Let me say that, who are having the better education. So I don't take this for granted. I take this for something which is I'm very lucky, and I use my knowledge and the experience that I have gained through the climb house to teach others. So usually when I go home, I have my kids. I have a bunch of kids like where I teach them, I test them, I give them exams and stuff like that. So when I test them, like there are those good, there are those who are good, there are those who are not good, there are those who are average, there are those who are poor. So in schools, if you perform really poor, you get punished, you get beaten. Like my fellow said earlier, you get beaten, you get demonetized. So I try to show them a better way, not punishing them, even though they failed, even though they didn't do what was supposed, even though they didn't get the marks that I asked. So instead of punishing them, I bought some snack, and the first one I gave snack, and the last one I also gave snack. And when they did again the exam, all of them they improved from the previous grade. So I felt really proud about that, and I said that way was it's kind of working. It's not about beating kids. It's not about punishing them. So that was really a great thing for me. And up to now, I still have those kids. Now I go home, I have to teach them. Been told, okay, for now they're not those gatherings because of the COVID thing, and so, but I hope I will be able to teach them again. Again, I like exploring about the world. Like I said, we have been to Zanzibar. We have been having trips. We have been swimming, riding. These are new things for us. These are new things that we have never had a chance to do when we were still very young. So now we have got a chance. They are great experiences, and we're really proud of that. So I'm going to talk a bit about how the climb house has helped me since I joined the program. So I've been, like I said, I'm now good in reading. So I've been really engaged in reading a lot of books. I know I can now communicate really better compared to before. I can manage my time really well. Like I wake up in the morning, I have to work out, I have to do some push-up, I have to do those things, I have to stay fit and this. I do all this by myself. Nobody push me to do this. Nobody has to tell me to do this. It is all by myself. And this has been able because of the climb house. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my favorite things that I like to do. Okay, I'm also in the school team, like Elias said before. We won the school tournament, which the international school come together and compete. We won the thing, and we were really proud of it. And so I think I'm really proud of the achievement that I've achieved up to now. The thing that I'm much happy about is the last week, I think like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, Ed introduced this reward system, and everybody now like works really hard to achieve the goal or to beat the deadline. So you've got assignment in the Khan Academy thing. So if you beat the deadline, you get rewarded. So this thing it's really has given us a big motivation to work harder and to try to beat the deadlines before time. So like, you get rewarded. And without much ado, I'm so much grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for the support. I'm super proud of you, and we're always grateful for your support. Thank you so much.